What's your name and where did you travel from?
Ed Washington, and I'm from Silicon Valley, out in California.
Oh, wow. Nice, okay. Yeah.
So tell me, what was your biggest takeaway from the last session that you attended here at KCF Live?
The biggest takeaway is, well, I've taken the online course, and there were some fundamental concepts, which is what I came here. I really wanted to learn, and I knew there was more to offer, so I came. And I got one of my fundamental questions I answered this morning, and that is how you use that ranking. How does that determine where the money is? If you're going to go for the money, where is it? And after the session, I knew a little bit better, but then I got a chance to personally ask one of the speakers, I think it was Josh, and explain to him my dilemma, and we went through it, and then I got it. That was worth the trip by itself.
Definitely.
Because I would have wasted more time, valuable time, than everything it cost to get here.
Yeah. So what one thing have you heard so far that you believe that you'll benefit from the most?
Oh. I laugh because there's so many things. When I signed up for the course, when I heard about the course and signed up for it, I'd already figured out all these other things that were possible. And what's happened here has let me know, okay, you're right, and you weren't as right as you could have been, because there's even more. So the various avenues that you can publish content and how you can transform that same content to different delivery systems. Kind of understood that because I'm in tech. But the kit bundling and some of the other things of how to get additional revenue streams, sometimes that are much larger than the Kindle book, and to use the Kindle book as a marketing tool, that's got to be the most valuable things. But learning that in depth, getting a chance to have the Q&A with the presenters, first class.
Okay, so what makes KCF Live different from any of the other conferences you've attended?
Wow, another good question. One, the smallness of the group.
Okay.
Because I've been to a couple of conferences, and I was professional, so I went to a lot of big conferences. They have 1,000 people, 500 people, a couple of thousand people, maybe a whole auditorium. But this is more like a normal classroom where you have a very good student to teacher ratio. So you've got like 6 instructors with about 50 people. I mean, how do you beat that?
Right. So next time, if you could bring one guest, who would you bring and why?
Oh, tough question. It would be one of my 4 kids. They'll have careers. I'd have to pick out one of my 4 kids.
Yeah.
And then if I picked out the right one, the other 3 would follow.
Yeah. So what would you say to the person that's watching this and is considering coming to the next Kindle Cashflow Live event?
Wow, that's an even better question. Give me a second here. So basically, I would say that if it's not for you, you probably know that. So you may have tuned out, or you're going to tune out soon. And if you know this is for you, you're going to come. It's the people in the middle where I'm not sure. Have a little confidence, have that go for it attitude, and what's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to learn something. And I've been in a lot of training, and sometimes one idea out of a 5-day session made me a lot of money. So that's the reason to come if you're on the fence.
Perfect.
Wow. Awesome.
Well,
Thank you.
You're going to get more than one, but you only need one really good one.
Right.
Yeah. And that's what he was saying earlier, too.
Yeah, it's true. I've witnessed this several times in my life.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
I will testify that.
Well, thank you for talking with us.
Yes, thank you for taking the time out.
Okay, well, thank you. And I'm glad to be here. It's a great place.
We're glad to have you.